Good morning, YouTube. Hey, everyone out there in survival land. How you doing? Oh, they're frisky. Oh, look at that. Look at them go. Now, these things ignite really quick. See how quick I just barely touched that. Hey, YouTube. How's it going? Feeder for Kaz here. Hey, I just want to update you on how my cold is going. And I've been making some colloidal silver. And it's been doing a really good job at breaking up the phlegm that's in my lungs, and my nose is a lot clearer. I don't have the pressure anymore. The pressure is all gone, but what I still have is just a little bit of fluid that's still just in my chest that I can't really seem to get rid of. So what I'm going to add to my colloidal silver treatment is I'm going to add some tea. And I'm going to make some Lipton warm tea, but what I'm going to add to the tea is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Okay, that's Turmeric. Turmeric. Now what turmeric is good for is that this has many medicinal values to it. It actually does a lot of different things, including treating cuts and bruises and wounds. You can just put this right on your wound, and oddly enough, if you do research on spices and things like that, it seems like all of the darker spices have some kind of medicinal value, like turmeric does. I know cayenne pepper does. I know cinnamon does. I know that tarragon has some medicinal values, but it just seems like there are so many things that you can use outside of going to your doctor to actually cure what you have. So I'm going to demonstrate today real quick on how I'm going to make this tea. And it's actually quite simple. I mean, I'm not going to demonstrate how to make this. This is pretty much cut and dry. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my normal tea. And then I'm going to use this coffee filter. And I have 2 strainers that I'm going to put in use with the turmeric. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. First, what you want to do is get your coffee cup and decide how much of the drink that you want to make. So I'm just going to get a full glass of water here, and I have some purified water that I'm going to use. Actually, I'm sorry, this is distilled water that I'm going to use. So I'm going to fill this cup right up with distilled water. Okay, and now what I'm going to simply do is I'm just going to put this in the pan and I'm going to warm it up real quick. Okay, YouTube, while my tea is getting ready, I've got my water heating up here, and I've got my tea bag in here that's warming up. So I'm getting this ready here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the filter over here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I have 2 strainers here, and I have 1 regular coffee filter. Now the purpose of this is because the turmeric doesn't come in the tea bag. I don't want all of this leftover stuff to be in my cup, so you want to strain it. And this is just a wire mesh, so the turmeric would just go right through it. So by using a coffee filter, you can make a nice, real easy filter, just like that. And bam, you know. these are real cheap. They're only like $1.50 a piece. So I mean, you know, for $3 and you get, I don't know, 200 filters for $1. I mean, it's next to nothing. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a teaspoon of turmeric. I'm going to use a teaspoon of turmeric and I'm going to put it in my filter here. You need to be careful with this because turmeric does stain clothes. This is actually it's an orange color. Oops. This is orange in color, and it can and will stain your clothes if you get it down there. So I'm just going to put this right in here, just like that. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to get my cup here. Check my tea. My tea is boiling. And it looks real good. Nice and dark. So I'm going to squeeze this out here. A little hot. But that's what we want. Some nice hot tea. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this. Okay. I'm going to take my filter. I'm going to put it right here over my cup. And I'm going to pour this tea through the filter, okay? And now that I have all my tea poured into my cup, I'm going to take my measuring spoon here and just kind of stir this around a little bit, just to make sure that it flows nice and good. That should be good to go. Now turmeric has a strong flavor to it. It's got a fairly decent taste. I wouldn't necessarily drink it straight. I would mix it with some tea, maybe even some apple juice if you wanted to. And if you do it with apple juice, you could drink it cold. Now I'm going to remove my filter here. Let the rest of that filter through. And now I have my tea. I'm going to add some sugar. There you go. Very good. Absolutely indeed. A little hot. But the turmeric, what that's going to do is that's going to help, again, cleanse out my chest cavity. And it's going to take all that phlegm out of my lungs along with the colloidal silver. Very good. Very good indeed.